Hey everybody, Ethan here. Before we begin, I just wanted to extend a huge thank you to everybody for tuning into the first episode. And please bear with us, we're new at this. We promise we'll get better with time. But we created the show to be a release from school, work, politics, the pandemic, and all of the bullshit in all our lives that's keeping us down. We post new episodes every single Friday on all podcast platforms and a video version on the official House of Lynn YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, leave us a good rating, and comment anything that you would like to hear us talk about in the future. Without further ado, welcome to the House of Lynn.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first ever episode of the House of Lynn.
Hello.
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 I was
We
expecting
look at
more
the
energy
camera.
in that.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Blast
Please don't-
everyone's
Nice to see you.
eardrums.
Please do not scream into the microphones. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Kuba's gonna be a prick.
Welcome to the House of Lynn, your weekly dose of tantalizing whimsical banter between friends that you never asked for.
Yeah, but no.
Your best bet is just to
Why-
close
why-
out
why
now.
do you give me that kind of
Delete
fair
your
statement?
Spotify. Delete your Apple Music. Don't even bother with this.
Don't even open Pandora's box.
And
All
nobody
together.
still uses that app.
We
Braden uses fucking Pandora every day.
You're honest. Does he actually?
Yes, he does.
Who
He
the
doesn't have-
fuck
he doesn't have
uses
Spotify, He
Pandora?
doesn't have Apple Music. Braden uses Pandora. That's who.
That's
Who
Why?
the fuck uses Pandora?
Because he
Old
doesn't
man.
use
My music's
any
on
of the-
Pandora though, so he's free to use it.
That's a good point.
That's the only reason I'm allowing it.
I mean, the best way to sum up this, how awful this series is because we don't even have everybody tonight.
Our first episode, and we don't have any. Well, no, we have some of our normal characters, but we don't have the rest.
Characters.
Characters.
I think characters is a fantastic
Characters
description
now.
for what
I
we
mean,
are.
we are.
You're not wrong. So, welcome to the House of Lynn. I'm your host, Ethan Antolowski. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next to me is my lovely co-producer, Emily.
Hello.
Hello.
And that's it.
Thank you for watching.
couch and you're like,
I leave,
what?
To my,
I leave
to my,
him speechless.
to my right, we have John.
Hello.
We have
Hi.
my friend who not
My
only
friend.
he and I share a hatred for literally everything in this world, but also a
Fair point.
birthday, Elliot.
Hey.
And then we have Kuba.
I'm here physically and not mentally.
Wait,
People
repeat
call it
that.
Poland.
Tito kurwa wiesz.
Okay.
All right.
And what does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
Is that actually
Is
what
that
it
actually
means?
what
It just
No,
means
it's not what it means. You're not fucking worried about it.
Okay, well,
We're
someone's
okay.
gonna translate that.
Can
Our
you tell
viewers
me
are
what
going to
don't
be
worry
in
about
the
it
United
mean
States
is?
and Poland.
Hi, people from
Hi,
Poland.
Poland.
Hi, Poland.
It's gonna be
So,
like 4 people, and they're all going to be related to Cuba.
So
Please.
I was thinking that we could start out this episode by playing that really fucking cool game that you played in elementary school, where you say your name and an interesting fact about yourself.
Oh, this is gonna go down not good.
Yeah, I agree.
You could
I
start.
don't want to start.
Okay.
Sure is fucking starting.
Thanks. Okay,
Not
so
starting.
I guess I'll start. Hello, my name is Ethan. I have an album on iTunes and Spotify and everything, and you can go check that out. This is also my YouTube channel that the YouTube video is posted on every single week.
Of course, you're flexing on us with YouTube and all that other shit.
Yep. How about you, baby girl?
I'm not interesting.
That's not true.
Yeah, it's pretty
You don't
true.
have to tell the truth
Yeah,
as long as
no.
it's your truth.
Ouch.
She's not wrong.
That hurts.
My name's Emily.
Oh, this is gonna take a minute.
Oh wait, I've always wanted to do this.
We're working on it.
It's okay.
Hello?
Take your time.
Someone else.
Next.
I gotta think of something.
Hi, I'm John, and I have an overwhelming love for the movie The Dark Knight and 70s music. Next.
Next.
I'm Elliot, and I only spend my time skiing.
That's honestly true. Your sense of happiness just does not exist during the warm months.
Yeah, that's
He
completely
never wears
true.
shorts.
No, Elliot lives in
I very
sweatpants.
rarely see him in things that aren't
Although I'm
long
not wearing
sleeve.
sweatpants right now.
Those are sweatpants.
They're still pants. They're
Yeah.
not sweatpants.
They're pants.
This is very interesting.
It really is, isn't it?
Kuba?
Standard
You
of
have
what
to
we're
do your
supposed to be
whole
talking
speech
about.
in Polish and then translate.
Honestly, I was just thinking of doing that, but just not translating it just to piss you off.
No.
I think that's a great idea.
Do you see what I have to deal with?
Student.
What's happening? Is this
Introduce yourself.
Microphone close to your face, honey.
Is this better?
Yes.
Swallow it. Oh, yeah.
Moje imię jest Kuba, ja tylko siedzę w domu, ja jestem pierwsza generacja i nie ma nic innego do tego.
Okay.
I recognize 2 of those words.
Probably like his
Translation.
name.
Translation,
What's
please.
your translation?
My name's Scuba. I just sit at home and I'm first generation in the immediate family.
That's great.
Aw.
That's pretty interesting.
That's so
That's
wholesome.
pretty interesting. Who
No,
am
it
I?
is not.
That's pretty interesting.
I think that's pretty neat.
What's your interesting fact, baby girl?
Long ago, the
Shoot.
4 nations lived together in harmony.
This is not the Avatar episode.
Her entire personality
Nation
is
time.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Only the Avatar, master of all 4 elements,
This is
could
not the
stop them.
Avatar episode.
But when the world needed him most.
To cut her
Can we
mic.
take away your mic?
Okay, I don't.
You know, I'm a little upset.
You're a film major.
I am a film major, and I am a graphic designer, and
is?
I can quote like half the series of Avatar.
I'm a little upset that you had to look up that intro on your phone because the
sorry.
amount I play it.
No. You couldn't even. How many times have we had the conversation, Elliot? How does the Avatar intro go? And you're like, oh,
Nah, I couldn't say it off the top of my head. I'll admit that.
Yeah, you
But-
yell at her for it.
But she brings it up on her phone and then just reads it.
Stares right at it.
So, some of our viewers might be wondering, who the fuck is Lynn? What the fuck is Lynn?
Lin Beifong
Okay.
from Avatar. Well,
And,
Korra, to be specific.
In regard to that question, I would like to ask all of you, starting with my wonderful friend Emily, what does Lynn mean to you?
Lynn only recently became important to me because
I swear.
It's a new addition
If you
to
say
my
what I'm
life.
thinking, you're about to say.
I just recently changed our Snapchat group chat to Lynn Beifong, inspired by Avatar Korra. And that just really, when I was introduced to Lynn Beifong, I realized
Your whole world
the
changed.
my whole, it really
whole
did.
new world.
Because I realized the strength. I can't even take myself seriously behind the name Lynn.
We should absolutely
We're
get
all
a
so
button for our
powerful.
table that just says you're rambling every time.
You realize how fast that button would get worn out.
The batteries would die before the end of the episode.
I would
Exactly.
Let's jump over to the other Roberti. What does Lynn mean to you?
What does Lynn mean to you?
Lynn is probably like it reminds me of freshman year. And that's weird, but that's because like it's when all of us first started, like my freshman year, when we all started hanging out.
She's getting sentimental.
It's just like what I associate. Even when I hear the word like outside of context, I just instantly
Yeah.
associate it with us.
That's
I'm
the
sorry.
nicest thing
That's
you have
my-
ever said.
yeah,
That's
that's-
and the only nice thing you'll ever say for the rest of your life.
I actually do agree with you on that last part, though. If I ever hear like Lynn outside of our friend group, like anyone says that word, I just immediately think back to our group chat and just us in general.
The origin of Lynn within our friend group started when I was doing that thing where everybody's middle name was Lynn, like Elliot Lynn, John Lynn, Emily Lynn. And I don't even know where that stemmed from.
I honestly don't
like,
know either.
That,
I don't think any of us know.
that was just
That was
like
RMM.
I thought that was like last summer.
Wasn't there?
that was like last summer, like not this past summer, like last summer when that like really kicked off. I might have started it then, but it became like a running joke in our friend group that like everybody's middle
Yeah.
name was Lynn, and it was like, oh, look at the camera, Lynn.
Yeah,
look at
'cause
my
I
MacBook,
remember-
Lynn.
I remember being in RMM and the kids of RMM, like they sorry. Okay, but the kids in RMM, they were like involved in that, but that kind of faded away with that,
Yeah.
and then it was brought back in this friend group.
Yeah, it like that. This is when it like took flight,
Yes.
and then it was one of those days where like have you guys ever been in a group chat and the name changes like 25 times within 5 minutes and like nobody can just stick to a name? It was that kind of day in our friends group chat. I changed the group chat name to Lynn, expecting it to be changed in like 4 seconds, and then it stuck for like 5 months. It literally like 5 months, and then
It was
eventually-
more than 5
And
minutes.
then
it eventually was named the House of Lynn, and everybody was like, "This is fitting." And then,
Oh yeah, because it was just Lynn, and then it turned into the House of Lynn.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then
after we had like 8 different people leave different group chats.
Yeah, we made
Yeah.
4
Lynn
different group chats.
yeah, we
We did
did
have
Lynn
to
too
turn
because
out.
of some
We
drama.
definitely had more than 3 or 4 at least.
And they all just had
You're
variations of
teleporting.
Lynn as the
Yeah,
name.
So
they had
confusing.
different lineations.
Oh no.
Wow, even John said wow.
You know it's bad when John says "wow." Then when we were originally like forming the concept of this podcast, we were throwing out names, and so I think you said, "What if we just do the House of Lynn?"
I did.
And then everybody was like, Okay.
Because we tried to come up with a bunch of different names.
Yeah.
Does any, do we
I
write
don't
this
remember.
down?
I do not remember.
Any of our
I do
ones?
not remember a single
A
name.
lot of them were
Because Elliot
Avatar
came up with a
themed.
decent amount of them.
A lot of
Yeah.
them were Avatar themed. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that was true. So, that was our teamwork for coming up with the name of this wonderful
something.
show.
I never do that.
So, for the viewers out there who don't know us, how did we all meet? How do we become friends? Where do we know each other from?
I know. Okay, the person that needs to start this off is both Elliot and Kuba.
I was gonna say
Let's
the
see
same
how
thing.
that duo first met each other.
The first time I remember meeting actually both of you, actually. It was at a mutual friend's house during a Super Bowl party. The main thing I remember from meeting you for the first time, we took the RC helicopter that they had, flew it off of the balcony inside above the kitchen. The signal gave out and it landed into a pot of sauce.
What?
Dude, I can remember that day like so vividly.
Keep in mind, Kuba was what, 8? Elliot was probably 6. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, this was that long ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
time ago.
I was assuming that this was like, I don't know, you were in like 8th grade.
Nothing
No.
has changed.
You were like a sophomore.
No, literally nothing has
I'm
changed.
just
Literally nothing
imagining
has
two
changed.
like basically
Mike.
grown-up
No, it
children
was
doing this.
before 8th grade for him. I
Yeah.
was still in
Yeah.
elementary school.
You guys were young.
Coop, you were probably in like
Two.
6th.
It had to have been 5th or 6th grade. Yeah, but the other thing, I remember meeting you that same day.
Nice.
Because after that happened with the sauce and the helicopter, me and him decided to barge into the room where all the girls were and just scream as we slammed through both sides of the doors.
You would do this shit. The best part is that I could see all of you doing this shit now.
But why do young boys feel the need to scream for whatever reason just to get attention and then run
feels
away?
good.
Like so many young kids
See,
do
it
this.
was
I could
amazing because
scream-
all I remember is a group of girls screaming back at us because of how scared they got. And you were one of them.
If I could scream to get attention nowadays without looking
Like a
insanely
psychopath.
like a psychopath, I would absolutely do it at any opportunity. So first of all, the fact that we grow out of it is the saddest thing in the world. In fact, we should normalize it. We should normalize it. Whenever you feel bad, please take it upon yourself to scream at the top of your lungs.
So basically, in short, we all went to high school together. Emily and I graduated together. Kuba and John graduated together. Elliot is a senior currently.
Elliot and I came out
baby.
of the same womb.
Yes,
Wouldn't know
Emily.
it from looking at me.
Oh, yeah.
Then
I
again, who
remember
isn't?
Elliot the day he was born.
No,
Was he
you
tall
don't.
then?
Yeah, I do.
I don't
Okay.
remember it.
Sure you do.
Tell
Yeah.
us what he looked like.
Let's
It
talk
was a
about
rainy day.
It was a rainy day.
Friday the 13th.
Can we get some? Can we get some interpretive dancers around, please? This needs to be acted out. If you
Yo,
can
can we
roller
go to
skate, I
Sonic
guess.
after this?
Do you want to?
I have to go to Gabby's, so I mean,
Okay. Do you want
Are
to go
you,
to
like, coming
Sonic?
back?
maybe.
Pause.
You're coming
She
back.
just used someone's name.
I can call out Gabby.
Gabby's probably gonna be in this. Gabby's in the House of Lynn.
Gabby would be honored to have her name in the House
Yeah.
of
Gabby
Lynn.
is a
She's
member
gonna
of the
be
House
so
of
happy.
Lynn.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, what were we talking about before?
So
How
we
we
met.
all met.
yes.
There we go.
what were
up
like
next?
what were like our first impressions of each other?
I
I
thought
re-
all of you were crazy,
John?
but I knew I was
John
also
thought-
crazy. So I fit
John
in
thought
well.
he was cooler than all of us.
yeah,
He
that's
did.
so true.
Mhm.
You still kind of do.
I can explain when I met John.
Well,
I would like
John.
to hear
John
this.
is the only person in this room that I remember like actually meeting.
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember like when I like first met you. Probably like sometime early freshman year. But
I know.
Oh,
we were
boy.
in the same computer. Weren't you first semester?
oh my god,
computer
that
class.
yes with Dalasan.
Yes.
That was a fucking
The
weird
Southern
ass class.
sweetheart.
I love her.
With who?
She's a sweetheart. That was a
Dalasan.
boy.
Oh.
Yeah. But
Okay.
So
remember.
I remember.
know.
I'm gonna tell you the story of when I met John.
Go ahead.
So it was the first football game our freshman year. And I remember I was hanging out with a bunch of people that I thought liked me but weren't my friends. John was like really nice to me that day and was just like hanging out with me. I had never met this kid before and I was like, who the fuck is this racially ambiguous little chubby kid? You
What?
glowed up so much, honey.
Oh, thank you. I know I did.
Physically and
mentally,
yeah.
spiritually.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be much more of an interesting story.
There is a lot more to that story.
Yeah,
How
but
did you meet Kuba?
I honestly have no idea.
He just showed
Honestly,
up one
I
day.
don't remember either.
In
I-
true Kuba fashion, he just showed up one day, and Ethan was like,
Okay.
I feel like it was just one of
I
those
th-
days
I
where
think
I
we
just
got-
went backstage and you were back.
That's kind
I
of how
think
it
we
was
got-
with
That's what I
John.
feel.
John
Yeah.
just kind of showed up one day for me.
Yeah,
Like
I think
I
think
we
we
went
got
to
to-
no.
remember
You and
having
I
him
got
go backstage with me.
Mike.
Like, hey, wanna
yeah,
meet the
exactly.
others?
Because I met him through. I met John through Cuba,
yeah.
and
It
then
was the
but
opposite
then
for me.
him and I got closer when you were a library aide.
Yeah.
That's when you and I.
I
became friends.
definitely met Kuba through John.
My junior year.
Honestly, I considered like you and I became really close like after we graduated. Like
Yeah.
I mean, like you and I would talk.
we
and
were
stuff,
yeah
but
we
we're
were, we
so
were
much
friends in high
closer
school,
now.
but yeah, we were friends in high school, but we weren't like.
I love you.
Kuba and I had all of our classes together senior year, and if anything, we
That's-
talked less.
That's horrifying. You
I
two in
agree.
the same room.
Same
Sat
class.
very,
Yeah.
In
the
very
same class,
almost
yeah.
next to each other every single day.
You definitely tortured every single teacher that you had.
Oh, you're goddamn
Without
right
a
we did.
doubt. Me and
Absolutely.
I just didn't want to be in class.
No one did.
Yeah, no,
You're not
never
fucking
did.
special.
But I found ways to do it. I didn't
He always
do it.
ended up getting us kicked out of our classes, and we would just go up to.
Notice
the
how you
fucking
say
line.
he did.
Because every single day we'd walk up, whether it was religion class or any other class, it'd be like, Kubo, you want to go to the library? Yeah, I want to go to the library. All right, so how are we going to get kicked out today? And then he goes, why don't you just ask? And I said, why don't you ask? And every single day, Kuba always convinced me to ask the teacher to leave. He would almost never do it. If he did it, it was once every 3 weeks.
Kuba's a master delegator.
The exact same thing happens when we plan fires at our house. For some whatever reason, Elliot decides we're gonna have a fire tonight, but he doesn't ask mom and dad. He doesn't invite anybody. He just tells me to do it, and for whatever reason, I do it.
Oh, I have a good one. What's like everybody's everlasting memory? Like something that like when you think of that person, that's the first thing that like you think of.
I'm gonna
Like
say
that,
about 2 people
Oh,
cow
boy.
tipping.
that was one of the best nights of my life.
That was one of the most random nights.
I wish I was
So,
there.
can I just break that down, please? So basically, we were sitting here in my basement, and was it you
Yeah,
that put it
I
on?
was sitting here.
He puts on the scene from Cars, the tractor tipping scene. Out of nowhere, like without
I
any
wish I was here for
content,
that one.
without any context whatsoever, just puts on that scene, and we're all sitting here, literally like tears running down our faces. I had full 6-pack abs after that laughing session. I'm pretty sure it was Zoriana who said jokingly, "Yo guys, what if we go cow tipping?" And then I said, "Wait, I know where there's a cow farm near here."
Oh my god.
And we all just silently looked at each other and then just stood up and got in the car without talking. And the entire ride there, we're just laughing hysterically. It was like a year ago, like a couple days ago.
It was like October 20th. It was around then.
Yeah, it was the middle of October. It was like cold as shit. All the cows were inside the barn. So I don't know. I want to know what we would have done if we actually found cows. Do you think we would actually get out and push them over?
If I was there, I
It was
absolutely
me.
would have
It was
done
me,
that.
you, Braden, Elliot, and Zoriana.
I wouldn't have wanted to, but Kuba would have found a way to delegate me to do it.
Hey guys,
I wanted to take a second and say very quickly my most standout memories that I have of everyone very quickly.
Okay.
Okay, so my most standout memory whenever I think of everyone, some of these are a little weird. Emily, yours is in the McDonald's parking lot after craziness ensued.
Oh God.
I'm honored.
That doesn't
I
make
could tell a
any
little
sense.
bit more about it.
No, Elliot.
After
knows
craziness
Elliot
and
and I know
after
what
crazy-
I know exactly what he.
So-
I know exactly what.
Talk
he
about it.
We were
Talk about
in
it.
the
They don't-
Watch,
McDonald's.
Watch what you say though.
Okay, there was an argument that caused us to leave the McDonald's,
Get kicked out.
get kicked out of the McDonald's.
Explain
I
that
remember
first.
I remember this.
So I was crawling on the floor with a bunch of I was crawling on the floor like an army man because I
Wow.
wanted to draw attention to myself.
While
I
me
don't
and
know why.
Zoriana were sitting at the table
watching
we were
me.
singing like the James Bond theme.
Yeah, they
Of
were
course
singing
you
the
were.
James Bond theme while I was crawling across the floor towards where the argument ensued with Emily.
Yes.
We all got kicked out at once. I argued with the McDonald's. They won the argument, obviously. They're the McDonald's.
Looking back on that specific moment of that day, with you arguing with this manager.
I'm not even surprised.
We close
When
at
you were-
11.
When
It's
you were just
10:50. It's
crawling
like, get
across
out.
her restaurant floor, and You're trying to make a point.
I would never lose an argument by default. I will always lose by the words that I am saying. So yes, this was we got kicked out of the McDonald's and we were in the parking lot. And the argument only got worse. And me and Elliot I couldn't drive at the time, so I was getting a ride with Emily because she had her license. It was after a football game, and she was driving
This was
me
a
back
while
to the
ago.
school. This was a while ago.
Yes.
The argument got worse, and I realized that the argument was getting worse, and I intervened in classic John way without thinking about it, and I threatened very loudly things that probably shouldn't be threatened in public. And a man in the drive-thru heard me. And he yelled back in his window something to me. And I yelled back something which immediately caused him to close his window and drive away without his order. Okay, yours for me is when we were at the summer carnival. And you had stolen. I was working a stand, and I was getting service hours, and I was supposed to be. And then you basically came in because you weren't working, and you stole me, and I left my stand, and I got in your car, and we drove around. We went to McDonald's and got a bunch of food, and came back, and I got yelled at because
That was
I
such
left.
a pure day, though.
It was such a great day.
That was a great day.
It was. Kuba's.
Oh, boy.
My favorite moment when I about knowing Kuba wasn't when I met him, but my most standout memory is over the summer when we were setting up for a summer carnival, and we were riding in the back of one of our leaders' pickup trucks, like a very large dump pickup truck. And me and Kuba had the bright idea to both jump off of the back of the moving pickup truck while it was going at least 15 to 20 miles per hour. Of course, in classic Kuba fashion, like we established earlier about how he delegates, we were both supposed to jump off at the same time. He delegated me to jump off first. I thought I'd be fine. I didn't counterbalance myself, and I landed, and I rolled a lot, and I rolled right into the grass, and I got covered in mud. And I rolled into the grass and got up, and Kuba was sitting on the back of the pickup truck laughing at me about 10 feet further because that's where he stopped. And Kuba knew, and I didn't know that he was stopping right there. I thought we were going all the way around the school because we had to go in right where he was to go do something, and we were supposed to get off, but we didn't. And you didn't tell me that we were stopping, and I jumped, and I hurt myself because you lied to me.
May I also say
No,
this?
no, you may not.
As soon as we stopped, I just casually jumped off and started walking.
You did. You walked away and completely ignored me, and it hurt my feelings very much. My last statement is about how my fondest memory that I have of Elliot. This was my first time skiing, and
Oh my God, this is one of my favorite stories ever.
okay, so my favorite
This is
part
the
about
most John thing I have ever heard in my entire life.
I had never been skiing before. I don't necessarily have the worst sense of balance. I don't have a great sense of balance, but I thought I'd be able to pick up skiing like that. And I didn't.
You were wrong.
I was wrong. I didn't do awful,
And at
but I
this
could have
moment,
done so
John
much
knew.
better.
He fucked up.
I did fuck up. But the best moment I had is when I started at the top of the slope that had a bunch of ramps and potholes and obstacles. And I thought I could go very fast, and I didn't. So I went full speed, and I was trying to slow myself down, and I kept thinking pizza for slow. So I was doing pizza, and there was a ramp that I split. My left leg went on the ramp, and my right leg was not on the ramp. I forced all my weight onto my left foot, and I managed to go up the ramp, and I landed it. And I was so proud of myself. I turned around to look at Elliot, and I fell about 30 feet after I had already landed. I was looking at him.
tumbled the rest of the way down the mountain.
I rolled at about 40 miles per hour down that hill, and it wasn't soft snow, it was icy snow. And I had both of my skis detached and flew in different directions, and both of my poles flew off in different directions. And my fondest memory that I have of Elliot is me laying face down in the snow and him skating up to me and stopping on a dime, like perfectly. I watched it, and I like flipped over a little, and he helped me flip over the rest of the way. And all I saw was the bright white sky and Elliot's face, and he goes, "Dude, you fucked up. Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I think I'm okay. I just need like a minute or 2 or 5.
We're gonna take a short break, and we will be right the fuck back.
Yeah, we will.
Penis?
And we're
Penis.
back. Where are
Penis.
my glasses?
Hi again.
Penis,
Hand me
penis.
my glasses.
We're playing the penis game. Penis.
No.
Penis.
He looks like Harry
Penis.
He looks like Harry Potter.
He does look like Harry Potter. But can you
I've had
say?
these glasses my whole life.
Give me
you
the
please-
goddamn
Oh my
glasses.
God,
Can our
Can you
cameraman
please
get a
say-
close-up
Can you
of
please
Kuba's face
say?
right now?
But I am the chosen one.
So, one common
Your baby.
theme. Excuse me.
Sorry.
One common theme in our friend group, thanks to this lovely, wonderful cherub next to me, is we have started writing down all of the best quotes of everyone in our friend group. And every time someone says something extremely funny or just like really iconic, she, like an expert scribe, notates it.
The scribe of God
The scribe of God. She's an evangelist.
on her tablets. It's actually just a phone.
Yeah. So what did I say? 137 quotes. We're gonna go around,
almost
and
150.
everybody's gonna give me a number.
I picked
Ethan,
13.
give me a number.
So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through everyone in the circle. Everybody's gonna say a number. She's gonna read the number on the quote list that corresponds to the number that everybody says.
Yeah.
Capiche?
Capato.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
kindergarten
start.
classroom.
I will start. Let's go with number 41.
We are going.
Don't touch my cord.
41.
to catch
Aw,
your
you got
quote.
your own quote.
I got my own quote. I'm basically half of this quote list.
Yes.
False.
Yeah.
I am.
You're the other half.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you are
that's-
the other.
that's fair.
Elliot has a solid amount too. But we got 41 is Ethan.
Sorry, I'm manspreading.
Number
on there for a
41.
reason.
Number 41. Stop talking. Stop walking and rise for the national anthem.
Ethan. I'm gonna
Mike.
keep going. It was easier for me to figure out my sexuality than it is to get into this restaurant.
Was that
Oh God, where was that?
where?
That was that barbecue place.
What bar-
you remember that?
Oh,
Yeah, on
the
your way
one-
to the ski area.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Why do I not know what we're talking about?
It
I
was
don't think you were there.
it was the night that we were going to the lake house with all her friends from school, and we went to eat first. Is that
No. This was over summer. This happened.
barbecue place?
during quarantine. I know exactly. It's the one. Can I say the name of the town?
What is that name?
Oh,
It's near
Riverwalk.
like the
It's
McDonald's.
Riverwalk.
Yeah, we were trying to
Oh,
get
we
it in
can talk
Riverwalk.
about it.
Yeah,
River. Oh my god.
that was like the first time we went out to eat after quarantine.
It was.
Yes.
Basically, we were trying to get into this restaurant, and there was like a million entrances and exits, and we couldn't figure out the correct one to go in.
And we couldn't find anyone in the restaurant.
Yeah, there were literally like no. Usually, like when you go to a restaurant, there's like a host or hostess out front who's
Now just walk in and sit yourself down.
whose literal job it is to tell you where to go and where to sit. At this place, I'm shaking. At this place, there was
his booth.
not a soul in sight. There was some slutty girl basically with her tits out behind the bar, like, and that was about it. And the fucking country music being, like the shitty country music being being blasted for all of America to hear.
They have really good barbecue though.
was very good barbecue.
I really enjoy their food.
Recommend the pork sandwich.
Yes.
I would like to pick number 83.
We have 83, ladies and gentlemen.
Give it up for 83.
24. I'm so excited to know what this is.
Are you okay?
I think he had a mini
I
stroke.
lost it. The fuck that chicken neck motherfucker saying Cuba.
The fuck that chicken neck
Wasn't that
motherfucker
about
saying?
Elliot?
Yeah, that was definitely about Elliot.
Oh,
or,
yeah.
was it
100%.
about
I can't remember who it was about.
That is such a giveaway.
Oh, that might be.
Stop doing that with your mic.
Sorry.
Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you?
He keeps just like making noises into the mic.
Hold it like a person.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
You're gonna need to stop that right now.
All right.
All right.
Settling down.
Kuba, number.
7.
Seven.
You do this every single time.
Oh, I know.
We know what
Lucky
quote this
number
is.
7.
Okay, fine. I'll pick a different one. 19.
19. 19. No, we can't do that one.
Just go back to 7.
Why do you have to delete it?
Zoriana. If he does anything stupid and assholey, teeth.
My favorite one from her is I threw a piece of gum in the fire and it started hissing and burning. And she goes, do you think if you throw me in the fire, I'll hiss and burn too?
That camera stopped.
Oh my God. That was the funniest shit I have ever heard in my entire life.
That night there was a lot of quotes.
Yeah, that was a good night.
Running out of memory or something.
Nope, the battery's blinking red. Great. I might have to just set up my phone to record the rest of this. Or why don't we?
Swirl that drink.
Why don't you?
Suck you dry.
Okay, thank you for that.
Oh, sorry. I forgot you have the headphones that hear everything that I say quietly.
Since we went around in the circle and did the number thing, why don't we go through?
I didn't get to pick one.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Can we just skip her?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Can we just skip her?
I unplugged
You've
you.
gone wireless.
I am a sweaty little girl right now.
My hands are
At like a
my hands are
spelling bee,
clammy.
or like why are you sweating?
I'm just sweating. You're not sweating.
No,
I am so fucking
I'm
hot.
cool
I
as a
feel like I'm being
cucumber.
cremated.
I'm cool as a cute.
My quote. Who has said it? Wait, no. I'll do him a favor. Sits down at Elliot's computer. Uninstalls Fortnite. He owes me now. Someone else want to take the list of quotes?
Yeah, I got it.
Wait, let's let one of them do it because we did it
Elliot,
in
do
the
it.
like the pre-video.
Elliot, do it.
Okay.
I don't
I'll do
trust
it.
you.
So how are we doing the second part?
Okay, for the second part, let's.
I have a full-time job, and you don't trust me to read.
You were making sounds into the microphone.
I can be good.
You were
I'll read one by me. Number 60. I'm scrolling through Emily's playlist. Where the fuck's Trippy?
Elliot's
funny.
undesirable love for Trippy Red.
Guess what the one after that is?
What?
Number 61. Did he just earthbend a fucking zoo?
A later episode, we're going to do an entire episode on Avatar: The Last Airbender. Maybe touch on Legend of Korra, but it's probably going to be the whole thing about Avatar:
Yes.
The Last Airbender because all of us are obsessed with it. It's the one common thing that. Excuse me.
Don't edit anything.
I didn't edit any of them. I just saw the one quote and I laughed.
I
It's
saw
literally.
you tap the corner. What did you tap on?
was
No, he
tapping on
accidentally
the
tapped
quote.
the screen. He just hit done.
I pick quote
Hold on.
121.
No. Hold on. Okay.
I can't read them. You're on like 60.
We're really like derailing. We need to focus.
That's why I picked quote 121.
121 is by Ethan.
Oh boy.
See?
Do you know any Harry Styles?
Do we have any backstory on that?
I don't know. I don't know.
What was that? Oh, I know exactly what that was from. That
Excuse
was
me.
from Elliot and my neighbors. His friend came down and was playing
Oh,
the guitar.
yeah.
We had a fire that night. He was an awesome guy, Jake.
Yeah.
Jake, the guitarist. He has a band.
We love you,
we
Jake.
love him.
We love you, Jake.
And he was playing.
I
He
wish
was
we had
playing
some
Johnny
information.
Cash.
Yeah, he played the same Johnny Cash song like 3 times.
And Ethan
fine.
requested Harry Styles. This
Yeah.
isn't a Harry Styles kind of guy. Great guy.
Everyone should be a Harry Styles kind of guy.
That's okay.
I pick quote 110.
John, you just picked.
John, you've been
Okay.
making quotes like this.
I'm over the quote list. I'm over it.
What was 110 just for curiosity?
Sometimes I feel like I gotta snort a bunch of coke before work.
So I thought that it would be fun.
Guys, I really want Sonic.
We
I
can
haven't
go to
had
Sonic. We can
Sonic
go
in
to
so
Sonic
long.
after this.
Okay, sorry.
We can go to Sonic after
Okay.
this.
Carpool.
I thought that it would be a very fun idea, so fun, to play a little superlative game like this is a fucking yearbook.
Elaborate.
Oh, okay. Most likely
Elliot,
to.
what is?
Yeah, I'm most likely to.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Who is?
So-
Who do we think is the smartest?
Here?
No,
Or in
out of
general?
everyone that's associated with House of Lynn. This game is going to be associated with us 5 here and everyone that is like associated with the House of Lynn
would
in the
be-
House of Lynn
What-
group chat.
Which would be Gabby. Well, we can also do guest stars. So Gabby, Shiner, Brayden, Zoriana, Liz,
Joe, Grace.
Joe and Grace, Allison.
Yeah.
What do we mean by smartest? As in what
Just
terms?
do whatever that means to you.
We're all pretty much dumbasses. I honestly don't know.
I feel like Brayden.
No.
No,
You're
I
giving
know,
him
like
absolutely
credit.
not.
smartest in the ways of knowing like how to operate and function as a full
Brayden thinks the
adult.
best rapper of all time is Eminem. Enough said.
But that's not smart.
Okay.
Brayden has his life together.
This
Okay, I
this-
see what you mean though.
like
I get what you mean. That's a
smartest as
different
in, like,
version of smart than what
full-
we're initially thinking, but yes.
not necessarily book smart.
yeah.
I
not
think
necessarily book
John's pretty smart for the way
I think I'm
that
a
the way he comes up with things. Like your
Yeah.
kind of creativity
You're,
in building
you're resourceful.
things.
You're very
Yes.
creative.
And to me that's smart. So
I think I'm a motherfucking genius.
Look at this fucking
Artist.
penis living his life.
Artistry is
You
smart.
tell him nothing all about
We're both
something.
artists.
Hey,
Please stop.
that's all right.
Okay. This one might be easier. Who's the dumbest?
Allison.
Al.
Yeah,
Allison.
Yeah, we love you, Allison.
We love her for it.
We love her.
She's not dumb. She's ditzy.
She
know what
just
I mean?
says dumb
Like,
shit.
Is that better?
You can say it.
The worst driver. I don't know why.
You should
guys
be the
think-
one talking.
Two
Hold on.
deer. Two
I
deer
knew-
are why.
Okay, I know.
Two
that I've
cars
hit
are
two
why.
deer. I know. What? No.
How many cars?
I thought you meant I trashed two. I've only trashed one. But
I've only completely destroyed
it annoys me so much because I'm not a bad driver.
Okay. Kuba, what do you think?
You are terrible.
You're
Between
probably
these
you're
two.
We're different
you're
drivers.
no, you're probably the only one in our group that I've ever felt unsafe in a vehicle with.
Wow.
Oh my!
Kuba's crashed a car.
Oh, I've never felt unsafe
You've
in a car
crashed
with
a car.
Kuba.
You know what? That wasn't really a
I
crash.
just called-
'cause the
Not
car
really.
actually,
You
the
hit the
car actually
gravel.
kept going
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
I just called you
on
Kuba.
gravel.
I thought you like did something like after you skid on the gravel.
No.
Oh, okay.
My back end like brushed a small bush that was on the side of the
Regardless, who's the biggest party animal in the group?
Currently or pre-quarantine?
Just in general. I feel like everybody has their moments.
It's because we just like to fucking chill out.
Yeah.
John,
I'm not much
No,
of a party
Braden's
person.
not much of a party.
John likes
Yeah,
to
neither
fucking
is he.
party.
John parties.
John likes to fucking party.
John loves people. John
Emily
likes going
parties.
places.
So do
I was
you,
gonna.
like, you
I
have
would
cops
probably
show up
debate
every
between
day.
Emily or John.
I don't
Yeah.
know if I'd call myself a party animal. I'm more
But
of
you
a
go to a lot
But
of
I'm
parties.
a party attendee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not the girl like doing ketamine. in
No.
the corner.
Humans can have a little ketamine. Standards.
No, they cannot.
Most likely to go to bed first.
Braden.
Braden.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Braden is
Because
the
Without a
one.
doubt.
6:30.
It
Like,
does not
Yeah.
matter where he
wakes
is or
up
what
before
he's doing.
6:30.
No, he goes to bed at 6:30
Oh, at
p.m.
6:30. Oh,
yeah.
One problem that Braden never has is lack of sleep. He,
Oh, no.
He will be tired, but he will never.
Oh
be
no,
lacking
he'll
on
always be
sleep.
full rested.
He may just be tired though.
Yeah, because he like works like 9-hour days and then goes to school full time.
Yeah.
Who in the group do we think is going to get married first?
Joe and Grace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Joe
I
and
heard
Grace.
that.
Joe and Grace are
I'm pretty
already.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure he was talking about it the other day when
Yeah.
we were hanging out.
I've
talked to
heard
me
him
about it
talk
a few
about it. Yeah,
times.
I've heard him talk about it too. We
Yeah.
love them.
We love-
We love them.
We do love them.
Who here has the best snap stories?
Probably Elliot.
You think me?
I
I'm
really
honored.
enjoyed
Mine-
Elliot's
mine
snap
used-
stories.
Just
Mine
'cause you
used to be
post the
really.
most.
Mine used to be really fucking good,
'cause you have really
and then
funny
I
ones.
just kind of stopped posting on Snapchat because
Yeah.
I was kind of over it. But mine used to be like really, really good.
I post on Snapchat like once a month, maybe.
I feel
Yeah.
like Ethan just posts his memories now.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I don't have the energy to craft a post.
I don't think Kuba has ever posted a story.
I've never seen a story from Kuba.
Yeah.
I've never
I
seen.
agree with that.
It's the 90% of the snaps I've gotten from Kuba are his steering wheel in the dark with a red S drawn.
I'm pretty sure that Kuba's mom has more photos of him in physical form than Kuba has taken of his full face and sent to somebody else. Do you have
My-
any saved photos
Sorry.
in your camera roll on Snap of yourself?
No, actually.
T. Who do we think is going to be the? Okay, this is a two-part question. Now that I'm looking at it, this is a two-part question. Who's the first to have a kid? So first planned kid, first accidental kid.
John accidental.
I'm hurt. You wish you were that lucky.
Well,
Is that really lucky though? If-
You wish you were that unlucky.
I don't know. Braden might be accidental.
yeah, maybe.
Come on, I think I'm a little more cautious than Kuba's given me credit for.
We all just laugh and sit in silence.
I vote to have
far
that.
worse about me.
That's
to
a
me.
different kind of worse. Mine are fake worse. Yours are like, that could really happen. Kuba hurt my feelings.
Next one.
Who's the most fucking bizarre?
Cuba.
Kuba.
I agree.
Kuba.
Kuba makes small children cry.
I could see Kuba doing anything anywhere, and I
Mike.
wouldn't question it. I wouldn't question it for a second. I could see Kuba working as a stewardess on an airplane, and I would do a double take, but I'd be like, oh, okay.
Wearing that hot little outfit.
Yeah. Dude, if I was abducted by aliens and I saw Kuba in there with bugles on his fingers walking around the alien spaceship,
I
I
would-
wouldn't be confused. But I would expect him to be there.
But I would somehow be comforted.
Yes, I'd be like,
Kuba
literally
doesn't-
used to just stand up and walk away, and we didn't know where he was. We'd go
No
look
one would
for him.
notice.
We'd look everywhere behind the bar, over in every back room. Where did you go? Like, we never covered it. Do you have a secret room that no one knows about?
There's a trap door.
I've fallen asleep on the back porch like once or twice.
He goes outside. We
Yeah, we
never
don't check
check
outside.
outside.
Yeah, we never check
yeah, we
outside.
never go outside.
Because it's usually like 4 degrees out when it happens.
Kuba's just like, cold.
It's always like a fall and winter thing.
yeah.
Who's the biggest mom?
Ethan.
I am your mother, and you will show me some respect.
I think we all posted a photo on Mother's Day of Ethan.
Yeah, they literally all posted a photo of me on Mother's Day.
It's true.
I was flattered.
Very true.
Who has the biggest glow up? Who has had the biggest glow up? John, I think.
I'm honored.
I'd agree with John. Kuba says me.
I think
Elliot has
we've-
had a very big
we've all
I
had.
can't
some-
vote for myself, so I'll vote for Elliot.
Okay, I think you could vote for yourself.
I don't know. I don't know what I look like.
Okay. Who's the most likely to have work in the morning? Braden.
Braden.
Yeah.
Yep.
Without a doubt, Braden.
Literally, he'll wake up after like a night of partying here at like literally.
Or
like
Gabby
Yeah, one of the two.
Or John recently.
recently.
Yeah, that's true.
John will still go out and party until 4 in the morning and have work at 8 and just
Yeah,
be
but-
like, I'll be fine.
But Braden will literally drink half a bottle of something.
Water. Half a bottle of water.
He's 21.
Yeah.
He'll knock out maybe
cut that
12:30
part.
at the latest, and he'll wake up at like 6 in the morning and leave perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Literally, like, he knows exactly how much to take and exactly how to operate. He knows when he's too far most of the time, and then he goes to sleep.
Who's the best dressed?
Ethan or Elliot?
I agree.
I would go with that.
I would agree with that whole statement.
I agree.
Yeah.
Allison has her days too. Though.
Yeah, Allison has some amazing clothes. I would steal some of her clothes. I think Sophie dresses really nice too. I love her.
She
I can't
does.
like think of Sophie's fashion, but like I picture some of Allison's
Yeah.
outfits. So.
Sophie either knows how to dress perfectly or just completely bums and wears like.
Oh
flat-
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
the same way though.
I think
Just
you're
like-
the
it's
same
a
way
whole
too. You
mood,
either
though.
look like incredible, you're just like,
yeah.
I didn't care today.
Yeah.
Or
I
I
didn't
look like
care
my
today.
mother.
Fair enough.
Kinda. Yeah.
I love Jen. We love Jen.
What kind of shoes are you wearing?
The shoes do not count.
They're not Jen shoes.
Who's the biggest procrastinator in the group?
John. I was John or me.
Gabby.
You with getting shit. You or Gabby with getting shit done.
Zoriana.
You with getting ready to go.
Zoriana and him might
always
be tied
prepared.
though.
Zoriana's a
Never have I
huge-
ever showed up at a place and said, damn it, I forgot.
You might be 4 hours late, but you always have everything.
Here's
Yes.
the issue though, Zoriana. I will be sitting in
getting
front of
better
her
at it, though.
house in my car and still have to wait 20 minutes for her to walk out of the house.
Oh, I've waited for an hour for Ariel before.
yeah. I'm like, what are
I've
you
literally
doing?
waited-
I'm here. Let's go. Like,
I've literally waited an hour for Ariel. My grandfather, who lives across the street, has come outside and been like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "I'm waiting for Ariel." He'll stand there talking to me for 5 minutes, and he's like, "Where the hell's she at?" And I'm like, "Oh, I've been here for 20 minutes before you even got out here." And he's like, the one time, and I quote, he said, "You need to find a new squeeze. You need to find a new
Ouch.
squeeze.
Emily, Elliot,
You need to find a new squeeze."
What a phrase.
Do you two remember when we were at the park in Coaldale? John said he'll be back in less than 5 minutes.
Oh my, that was a
Not
That
all
was
things
not
can
nice.
be controlled, especially
That was
when
not
counting
nice.
on another person.
that wasn't nice.
Sorry.
You said you were just dropping her off.
Supposed to.
And the last one, who is most likely to... Nope. And the last one, who is most likely to not clean up their shit in Ethan's basement?
Brayden.
Braden.
Or John.
Brayden.
Bag of
No,
chips.
Brayden.
It's
John
me,
cleans.
Brayden.
It may not be immediately, but John always cleans.
He does do it in the morning.
Brayden always helps me clean in the morning if he's still here and it doesn't have to leave for work.
John
he helps me clean in the
stays to
morning.
clean.
Yes. You leave your... The only thing that I yell at you for is leaving the bags of chips open. That's the only
Which
thing
I
yell
haven't
at you
done
for.
in a long time.
He's gotten better with
Yeah,
it. I'll
you've
give him
gotten
that.
better.
Mostly because I just take the chips out of the bag and then I close it. instead
No,
of just
you
eating
turn
out
the
of
bag into a bowl.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It works. It's a bowl bag.
Crush half
No.
of them in the process.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, let's go back on.
Kuba
topic.
is actually pretty clean.
Like,
Kuba does small tasks.
drug-wise,
Kuba showers.
Drunk.
I mean,
Kuba
like he
showers
keeps
and
his
brushes
stuff
his teeth.
or
He combs
like
his hair.
clean up.
sometimes.
Kuba, get the camera.
Oh,
We're gonna wrap it up.
how are we
So
gonna wrap it up?
I got
Are we
something
doing
for
scoop
us.
news?
Yeah.
Oh,
Where
Scoop
is
News.
it?
News.
Scoop
Okay.
News.
That was loud.
Yes, it was. That was the news intro. I
No,
hope you
it's-
can put a
No,
decal.
we're
No,
not
it's
doing
not.
You
that.
should put a
No.
like a decal on there.
No.
Breaking news.
At the end of every episode, we're going to do a segment called Skook News because the shit that happens in our area and the people that live in our area are wild.
Yeah.
They're wilding out with Nick Cannon.
It's a little unique.
They're a little unique.
A
It's
lot
more
of-
than a little.
Anyways, so this is straight off of the Skook News website.
There's literally a website called skooknews.com.
Did
It
you not
is
know about that?
dated today, November 10th, 2020. Bottles of urine disposed on private property in West Brunswick Township.
What the fuck?
The Pennsylvania State Police at Schuylkill Haven are investigating an incident that occurred in West Brunswick Township. According to troopers, on Friday, November 6, 2020, around 4:45 p.m., police were dispatched to Summer Valley Road in West Brunswick Township after a man said he found multiple bottles of urine in his yard.
How many?
Okay,
How
okay.
many bottles
How-
of urine constitutes alarm?
One.
No.
One?
I feel like one can just be one. You know the story with one. Someone had to piss. They had a bottle. They had it, and then they threw it.
I would have rather
Two
them just
would be
pissed
like-
in the yard.
Yeah.
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 But who the fuck leaves bottles of urine anywhere?
Braden.
Yeah, Braden just throws whatever he wants.
yeah,
wherever.
Braden. Yeah,
feel like
Braden
he would-
pisses
yeah,
in
that's
bottles and dumps them on all our heads.
Oh no.
He uses He pisses in water balloons.
Braden is gonna watch this and then never show up to another event again.
I hope he
If,
still
if
loves
any
it.
of you have any information on the incident, you're told to call
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Schuylkill
if you know who
Yeah,
pissed
it's-
in a bottle on this guy in New Brunswicksville land.
New Brunswicksville. Guys, it's the end of the first episode.
I'm so proud of all of.
I'm so proud of all of you.
I'm not.
I'm so proud of Kuba for saying more than 6 words this
I
whole
am
time.
too.
You're proud
Yeah,
of me for
same.
ruining your childhood before?
Don't say things like that. It reminds me of what Father O'Malley used to say. I don't like it.
On that note, thank you guys so much for watching the first episode.
That was
We
a
got-
joke. Sorry.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into this first episode. We put out episodes every Friday. Video version on youtube.com. I just had a stroke. Video version on youtube.com/Ethan Antolowski. And the audio version is posted on everywhere that you can. The audio version is posted everywhere that podcasts are available. Tune in next week to see John's mic cut out for the whole episode.
Bye.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.